Receiving simulator transmission. Uploading transmitted feed. Initializing playback sequence. Alright Seipher, we're ready.
Hey everyone, Seipher here, and welcome back to Seipher Plays Kingdom Hearts. In the last episode, we returned to Traverse Town to see if Leon could tell us about the strange gummy blocks we found. He directed us to Sid, or rather I should say Aerith directed us to Sid, and explained how the Keyblades sealed the keyholes of the worlds that we visited to protect them from the Heartless, and suggested we find this world's keyhole to seal it. Seems like a good idea since this is a refuge for people who have lost their worlds to the Heartless. We then went to speak to Sid, who informed us that we found a pair of navigation gummies and offered to install them in exchange for delivering an old book to Merlin's house, and to meet him at this house in the 3rd district. We made short work of the delivery, and on our way back to this house, we ran into Riku, who seemed to be the target of the Mistress of All Evil herself, Maleficent. This time, now that we've handled all the errands that we're going to need to handle for Sid and the gang, we're going to head over to the Gizmo shop and see if it can lead us to Traverse Town's keyhole. So, let's head on out. And of course, we're immediately thrown into a fight. Well, nothing that we can really do. Okay, Donald got a level up, that's at least somewhat good. Should probably just ignore these guys and make my way over to the Gizmo shop, because they're just going to keep coming at us. Yeah, just going to ignore these guys. I'll hunt these guys for their synthesis materials off screen, and I will probably also jump past everyone in the Gizmo shop, because this is the place where 40 plus Heartless tend to spawn in one sitting. But it'll be good to come back here later for anything. But anyway, we've rushed past the Gizmo shop. The ladder is right here for us to climb up. And you know what, let's just take out these guys. Compared to the Blue Rhapsodies and Red Nocturnes, the Yellow Operas actually release thunderbolts that appear overhead, so it can be a little bit annoying to deal with. I did not mean to jump down like that, but oh well. Okay, let's just take this guy out. More frost shards, always appreciated. In any case, we did hear that this bell was boarded up, so let's use our red Trinity charge. And actually, if I recall from the journal, because we do keep track of Trinities, we now have 3 out of 6, and we've got 10 out of 17, so we're pretty set on Trinities for right now. We go here and pull this rope. See, that changed. Sid told us to pull it 3 times, so let's go ahead and do that. And just like that, we have revealed the keyhole. We obviously want to jump down there, but before we do, I would just like to say that I would recommend that you are at least level 21 before you head down to the keyhole, because knowing our luck, Heartless will be waiting to ambush us. If you need to save, use this roof access here to get back to the 3rd district, and then back to the 1st district or the Magician's Study from there. You can also use this time to stock up your items. I think that I am pretty much set, so let's just head on down to the keyhole. Here to give one more shot at taking us down, it's Guard Armor 2, Electric Boogaloo. I believe his stats are pretty much the same as he was the last time, so he went down pretty easy. Making a comeback with a new trick, say hello to Opposite Armor, the true boss of this run of Traverse Town. Much like Guard Armor, we are going to want to focus on its limbs first. I would recommend starting with the hands, but any part will really do. It will generally connect its appendages together and swipe around. Generally, you'll want to take out its limbs as fast as you can because all of its parts attacking in tandem can be pretty tricky. I don't know why he's just sticking into one corner here, but hey, I'm not going to complain. Huh. Is he just being bullied into the corner? Well, not much that I can do. Okay. That swiping around that he's doing can be a bit annoying. Once you get him down to his main body, it's pretty easy. He does have one attack with his body that allows him to shoot bullets of light at you. They can be guarded and repelled with a parry to get some extra tech points, but it's not really all that much. And there we go. Obtain the power of wind, learn magic spell Arrow. Obtain Navic G piece. So now we've got a new one that maybe Sid could install. During that boss fight, since I didn't really get a chance to say it because it went down so quickly, I would not recommend summoning Simba. How he functions is not really good for singular target boss fights, and especially ones that will track you down with multiple limbs like that, and a variety of different attacks at range, so best to avoid using Simba in that fight. In any case, let's head back to the 1st district. Because now that we've sealed the keyhole, and actually after we've delivered that book, we can speak to Sid here. Hey now, that was quick. Now you know, I'm in the gummy block business. Working on your gummy ship sure was great. Come again and I'll give you a big discount. Obtain Comet G. Go ahead, take it. It's a special giveaway. If we actually talk to him again, Hey, got another navigation gummy there? Hey? I'll bet you want it installed. Yeah, please. Looks like this is another one of those blocks that comes in sets. You gotta find me the mate to this one. Alright, well, what do you say now? Okay, now we can actually access his shop, chat to him, or access the gummy garage via this gummy menu. If we go into his shop, he has a bit to sell. Fire and fire Gs. We're gonna actually want to buy 2 of those. A lot of protect Gs, the most basic of armor blocks. Some arrow Gs. I don't think we'll really need any wings. And then he has a bunch of special gummies here. The scan, which will allow us to detect hidden items. I'll want to buy that. Don't need a second one. Haste G, this will be very important later for getting through flights a bit quicker. I believe we already have an Asuna G from... you know what, let's just buy it. We've got plenty of money to spare. Thunder G, basic cannon, we already have that. He gave us a Comet G, so we don't really need one. The spray is a special sort of gummy for the gummy garage. It'll allow us to color our gummy blocks, so now we can actually build a cohesive looking ship. And then the last thing we want to buy is this comm level 2, because it gives us access to more custom blueprints in the garage, allows us to build gummy ships with more blocks, 150 to be precise, as compared to the 100 we have now with comm level 1. And it increases our ship's power meter from 3 bars to 5, so definitely want to buy that. I won't be, like I've said, I probably won't be showing building the gummy ship off on screen because it's a bit boring to have to go through, and honestly, I don't think anyone wants to sit and watch a ship be built. In any case, let's actually head out, not to the 3rd district, we want to actually go out to the world selection screen.
There's a tournament being held at the Coliseum. I hear there's a great reward for the winner.
Okay, well, while we would normally want to go check that out, I did actually just come out to the world selection screen so that we could land back in the magician's study so that we wouldn't have to deal with the shifting stones. Granted, I could also use the alleyway, but I didn't want to have to go through so many screens. In any case, we are now going to check out the book that we delivered for Merlin, just as soon as I find... Oh, where is it? Oh. Where... There it is. Okay. I was getting a bit... out of sorts with that. In any case... We are now shrunk down to the book. We could go to the... Well, actually, I think we have to go to this empty meadow.
Think, 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 think.
Hi there. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just thinking.
Oh,
I was thinking of how to say goodbye to Pooh.
Pooh?
Yes?
Wait a second. You're Pooh?
Yes, I'm Winnie the Pooh. Pooh for short. Who are you?
I'm Sora.
Oh, hello, Sora. Have you come to say goodbye to Pooh, too?
Well, no. Why would I do that? We've only just met.
Because everyone's gone away.
What do you mean?
Well, we all lived here in the 100-acre wood, and we'd take walks together, or play Pooh sticks. And every day I'd eat some honey. Just one small smackerel would taste very good right now. But now, everyone is gone. All my friends, and my favorite honey tree too. Everyone must have gone away while I was napping, I think. So who knows? Maybe I shall end up going away somewhere as well. But I wonder, how do I say goodbye to myself? Think. Oh, my tumbly is getting rather rumbly.
Welcome to the most peaceful world in Kingdom Hearts, the 100-acre wood. We won't face any enemies here. Even our attack command has been changed to hit. Most of the pages of this world are scattered throughout the other worlds that we'll be encountering on our journey. And we'll be coming back here occasionally to see what we can do here in reuniting Pooh with his friends. In any case, inside the log here we have a chest that we definitely want to open, getting a mithril shard. And then after that, we want to actually exit back to the book itself by wandering off in any direction from this meadow. And we're going to go all the way over here to Pooh's house. Anyway, before we actually go inside to see Pooh himself, we want to go around back. We're gonna hit that chimney. And we're gonna head on inside now.
Oh, bother. There's no more honey left. If only the honey tree would visit. Oh, then I could eat my fill.
In any case, now that that's taken care of, we're gonna get the Mega Ether that we got from hitting that chimney. And now that we've taken care of that, we want to check the cabinet for an elixir, and I believe the window as well, though that won't do anything, but might as well do it just to show that we've been here. If we examine this, yeah, just a few nice little things to examine in this house. If we head outside, let me guess, you would like to know what happens next. Unfortunately, some of the pages are missing, so I can't tell you yet. The pages are scattered over many worlds. Would you find them for us? Well, I'm gonna be going around in various worlds anyway, so might as well. In any case, let's return to the outside world. Because now that we've taken care of that, we technically don't have anything else to do. But I figure we might, since we're here, we might as well go show off the Simba summon, since I didn't actually get any chance previously to do so, that I wasn't just running away from enemies. So let's get Merlin to just give us some stationary targets. And that is a bit of slowdown, but should be fine. Let's go down to the summon command, Simba. Okay, our first summon, Simba, the Proud Lion. Usually costs 2 MP to cast. His main gimmick is holding down this charge button to prepare his attacks and release a roar that affects multiple enemies. His attack gets stronger the longer his charge is held. However, during the time that you are charging, Sora cannot attack, defend, or even move. And any damage Sora takes will immediately drain the charge meter completely. This makes Simba rather difficult to use, unless you can keep out of enemy range, such as getting up on top of something and letting Simba just attack while you're safely out of harm's way. All in all, not all that great of a summon, in my opinion, but it could be worse. In any case, with that said, I do actually suppose we could talk about a few of the other spells that we've gotten. Cure, as you can probably guess, restores your HP. It'll cost 1 MP to use, and the amount of HP it recovers for you, I believe, as you level up, will gain a base strength. Right now, I think it sits at 18, and then will be... 9 or 18. I can't quite recall the figures off the top of my head. I'll probably flash up on screen what the figures are, but it also has its strength affected by your maximum MP. So, pretty good to have a lot of MP to be able to make that very effective. Arrow, unlike other magic, like Cure, is another defensive spell. It creates a armor of wind around whoever it's cast on, and it will reduce the damage that you take. Pretty useful, and as such I will probably be putting it onto my shortcuts. In any case, let's go back. And I will just quickly go step into the save circle, and we will actually be ending things off here. With all that done, it seems like a good time to stop. Next time, we'll be heading back to the Coliseum to participate in the new tournament. I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay gold.
Playback sequence terminated. Transmission disconnected.